Hello everybody, it's Neko here. In this week's video I'll be showing you how I created my crystal terrarium from my new desk, as well as some decorative silver leaf planters that have replaced my old dinosaur ones. So with that being said, let's jump right in. Beginning with the terrarium, I cleaned out this old fish tank we've had sitting in the shed for years and began filling the bottom with an assortment of pebbles and glass stones to create the drainage layer. Once I was done with that, I added a thin layer of charcoal as well as a few tiny black stones into the mix. If you want really defined layers in your terrarium, then feel free to add more materials to each layer, but I underestimated how deep this fish tank was, so I didn't quite have enough materials to come above the bottom line of the tank. In any case, once I was happy that my plants would have enough layers for any excess water and waste to run off, I began by filling the bottom of my tank with a layer of soil before adding my plants, which I'd already mapped out beforehand so I knew exactly where I wanted them to sit. The type of terrarium you want will depend on the type of plants you can get. My terrarium is the more popular open top kind, so the plants like succulents and cacti are perfect for this, but there are plenty of online guides telling you which kind of plants you can group together. In my case, the garden centre I bought the plants from had a specific terrarium section where they had already sectioned off specific plants. Once I was happy with the placement of my plants, I went ahead and added some orange pebbles just to give the surface a pop of colour, as well as adding a few extra glass pebbles and, of course, my crystals. I was so happy this guy fits perfectly on my desk and it actually brings a pop of life into the room. Hopefully this guy will live on. I mean, cacti are fairly hard to kill, so fingers crossed you'll be seeing this guy in the backgrounds of my vlogs from now on. For our second craft, I'll be updating my dinosaur planters that I created probably about a year ago now, with some purple and silver ones to fit my new room decor. Using some plain purpley pink pots, I took loose flakes of silver leaf and carefully pressed them onto the pots with my fingers, buffing them out to make a mirrored finish. Initially I tried PVA glue, but I found it a lot less messy just to press the silver leaf on my hands. I also tried things like dry brushing or even using an eyeshadow applicator, but they were too rough and just tore the silver leaf, so simplicity is key with this project. It just takes a lot of patience and a soft hand to pick up the silver leaf flakes. When everything was in place, I did go over with a thin layer of PVA glue that I had watered down to make a smooth glaze, and then they're done. If you have any other ideas for what crafts I could use this silver leaf on, then let me know. And as always, if you have any suggestions for any crafty creations, leave them in the comment box below and I'll be back next week with a brand new video. So until then, take care guys. Bye.